Sprawl, news about the war. On the front lines, our homegrown heroes are holding toe-to-toe against the pungent Petradians. But back in the barracks, folks from home and away are signing up to do their part. You might even find the odd Petradian joining our ranks to fight against their own. Go get 'em, soldier.
Okay.
And get 'em once for me. Talk to your local Godshed operator about how you can join the Sprawl Army today. Join the Sprawl Army today.
Join it today, guys. Oh no!
Any questions?
All the questions.
Did you see my dad? He was there. He looked okay.
No, I meant questions about the new drafting procedure. It was in the weekly update video.
You mean the propaganda video?
You know what propaganda is?
I didn't until I watched that video.
Nah.
Listen, people are going to come up asking about joining the army. It's your job to decide if they're a good fit, especially considering who else is coming to enlist that day.
I thought my job was to decide who to let pass the gate.
That's also your job. This is wartime. You have to do two things now.
Huh. She's still 12!
I wish my dad was here. He'd show me how to get out of doing two things.
Yeah.
Up until now, we've tolerated a 2-star average with you, Guardsman. Not anymore. We are dancing on a knife's edge here, so now you have to maintain a 2.5-star average, or
That's
it's
fine.
game over.
We haven't hit that yet anyways, that's fine.
Oh, and if you don't draft the right people, we could lose the war. Also game over.
Wait, figuratively or literally?
Hey! Oh my god, bro.
Both.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, indeed. Awkward pause.
Well, I'm gonna go.
You're just gonna leave after dropping something that heavy on me?
Fine, I'll stay. We can tutorial some more.
Actually, I'm starting to see the appeal of your first plan.
I thought you might. Goodbye, Lil.
Okay, bye! After months of this siege, the Sprawl's resources, namely its food stores, have reached a new dangerous low. If a guard discovers any means to improve our dwindling food supply, you are to contact either myself or Lieutenant Stryker. Failure to contact leadership will be reflected in your star rating. Okay, so if they have to do with food, call them. Related, any individuals or groups coming from outside this will be who will burden our meager food supply are to be carefully vetted. Like with item 1, the decision to admit anyone who fits this description should be run by either Ash. Oh my god, we've just got to call them. Best of luck to those become responsible for drafting individuals for service on the front lines. Remember, there are always more than meets the eye, and although it may seem like sending more people to the fray is the right idea, it's not always the case. Okay, so gruel people, like lots of questions. Hey, Gardos, I'm breaking in a new assistant down here in the dungeon. Go easy on him when you call. Okay. Why are you meowing, cat? Alrighty. Yay! Let's go! Hi.
Excuse me, ma'am. Is this the place where a fella could sign up to join that war that's going on?
It is. Why? Do you know someone who's looking to sign up?
Sure do, ma'am. His name is Elmer John, and you're looking at him. I'm talking about me, ma'am.
He's got a bit of wheat in his mouth.
Yeah, I got that.
Alrighty, so let's do another question.
Now, what's a guy like you doing wanting to fight in a war like this?
I fight for one thing and one thing only. My one and only love, Glory Ann.
Who or what is Glory Ann?
She's my sweetheart back home.
Ah.
And does Glory Ann feel the same way about you?
She sure does. At least, I thought she did.
Thought she did. Until what? Let's talk to him again.
Dish the details, Elmer.
Uh-huh,
What
come on.
happened?
Well, you see, ma'am, how it is like... It's like this, you see. It all happened this way it was.
Elmer, faster with the dishing.
I'm sorry, ma'am. It's just all too painful to talk about. We were engaged to be married, and I caught her in the arms of another man, my neighbor Bosco.
Well. Ah.
How dare she?
I know!
Right?
So you're heartbroken and running away to war?
Exactly.
Okay. I don't think we need to do any of these, do we? I want to use up all my truth sprays in case someone's a little bit extra sus, you know. We'll do one more round of talking.
Do you really think running off to war with a broken heart is the right thing to do? Have you tried talking to her about it?
No way, no how, no ma'am. The minute I saw them together, I jumped to the first conclusion in my head and left town to do the first thing I thought of doing. Now, are you going to let me join up or what?
Let's tease him, see what happens.
I don't know if I should let you in. You seem kind of like, you know, an idiot.
Nah.
An idiot who's had his heart broken.
You're not helping your case.
What do you reckon? Draft him? I mean, we can always timey-wimey it, can't we? Yeah?
You're being sent to the front lines, soldier.
Oh. Oh, scary. It has
There's
no
no
effect.
turning back now, Elmer. Oh, Glory Ann, who I caught in the arms of another man. Maybe joining up will make you love me enough so we can spend our lives together. Then I won't have to run off and join the army.
What?
There's a shred of logic in that.
Alright.
Ah, it's you again. I remember you.
Hello.
The miserable wretch who sought me the last time I came to
Ebenezer
this repulsive,
Scrooge?
simmering carbuncle of a city.
I remember you too. You're that unpleasant, obnoxious Ebenezer Scrooge knockoff.
Hey! Hold you! Hold you! I told you! I'm happy now. I'm satisfied.
Yes, we have met.
What are you on?
It is my intention to go straight to the bank of the Sprawl and have my substantial monies removed from this sinking barge of a city before the banks are overrun, or worse, sacked.
We need to stop people from
Mr.
having a
Dunn
negative
just
impact,
needs
right?
to hear my confirmation number, and I will have my fortune sheltered in a more rich people-friendly nation.
Rude.
What will happen to the BS without you?
Most likely, BS will fall in one great lump. Perhaps enough people will continue to buy into BS, but as far as I'm concerned, the people here were up to their necks in BS anyway.
Oh, that
We're
BS.
still talking about the bank, right?
Right, who was I supposed to be calling? If people want to have a bad... There we go, so resource. Lieutenant Striker or Ash? I like Ash better than Striker, so we're going to call Ash.
That miserable old... Ah! He cannot be allowed to take his money out of the bank. If he does, BS will tumble down around us. Stop him! Convince him to reinvest his money in the Sprawl. Be the master interrogator I know you can be.
Oh, okay. Interrogate him with what? I'm gonna whip him.
You'd whip an old man? You are the monster, not I.
What? I never called you a monster.
You didn't? Oh, sorry. So many do. Still, pretty appalling behavior.
He's not gonna reinvest. Oh. Whoops.
Miserable child. Mr. Dung will be red in the face when he hears about this. But he has his orders. My money will be dissolved from BS and sent to me elsewhere.
Maybe
I
I can try
hope
me
you
one here.
remember this day as your precious city burns around you.
Oh. Should we do it again? I'm gonna do it again. I boo-booed. Yeah, I was bad. Okay.
Ah, it's you again. I remember you, the miserable wretch who saw to me.
I remember you too. You're that unpleasant, obnoxious Ebenezer Scrooge knockoff.
I'd say rewind more than you. I'm trying not to because I want to see what the natural outcome of the story is. Like, if I'm gonna like massively fail, I'll rewind it. But if it's like, oh, I would have preferred a different outcome, I'm trying to leave it so we can kind of see like the natural progression of the story.
Yes, we have met.
Right. So let's interrogate
It is
him.
my intention to go straight to the bank of
Take some money.
Mr. Dung.
It said, was there a better call to make? Let's say nice
You
things
think
to
the
him this
bank
time.
will be sacked?
Most likely, BS will fall in one great lump. Perhaps enough people will continue to buy into BS, but as far as I'm concerned, the people here
thing.
were up to their necks in BS anyway.
We're still talking about the bank, right?
Okay. So let's try calling Striker instead then.
His money could really help the city's defenses. Between building materials and repairing the damage this war is causing, we are
Hi
hemorrhaging
Tiger, how
money
you
at this point.
doing?
If there was only a way to talk him out of it, there must be a way to pull at his heartstrings, if he has any.
Pull at his heartstrings. Alright, so we have to be nice to him.
You can't let the bank fail. We need that BS money to make sure the city doesn't fall.
Well, you should have thought of that before convincing the princess to turn down that delightful Prince Phineas.
Is there anything I can say to change your mind?
He ain't gonna care about the children. He ain't gonna care about the goblins. How about his mum?
Oh, come on. What would your mother think?
Taking all of our family fortune away and leaving the poor to die in the streets? Mumsy would be so proud.
Oh no! Oh no! It's gonna be 2 stars again.
Miserable child. Mr. Dung will be red in the face when he hears about this. But he has his orders. My money will be dissolved from... I hope you...
I'm about to timey-wimey it again. No! Oh! Are you sure? Yes. I'm good, thank you. How are you? I'm really, really good, thank you. Kick weren't low, so... Oh, hi, Tiger! It's points. Alright, I'm going to try talking to him this
you
whole
again.
time.
I-
I remember.
Yes,
and see if we could just have like a conversation with him.
it is my intention to go straight... Mr.
So, let's do
You think
trust.
the bank will be sacked?
I just met with a girl. We had a good time, or at least I did. Oh, what did you do? Tell me all about it.
Most likely.
We're still.
Right, let's try again.
You can't let the bank fail. We need.
Well, you should have...
Is there any?
How about save the day this
You'll
time?
totally save the day if you help the city. They might even throw a parade in your honor.
Parades?
Oh.
Yuck.
Oh.
Peasant fashion shows at best. At worst, jugglers. Ooh.
Oh, it didn't work.
You've delayed me long enough.
No.
It doesn't matter what you do at this point. I'm taking my money and leaving this miserable city to rot. Deny me entry, and Mr. Dung has my express orders to dissolve my account and have my money sent to me elsewhere. Arrest me, and with my one phone call, I will have Mr. Dung carry out my wishes from jail. It's inevitable now.
Oh.
So at this point, it's lose-lose no matter what I do?
Yes, you've hemmed and hawed your way to a 1 star. And
No!
now I'm going to leave this city without one of its major funders. Too bad, so sad.
Okay, I need to... How many rewinds could I get? Man! If I admit him, will he take pity on me? Thank you. What happened to you, kitty?
Well done, child. Mr. Dung will be pleased. Here's a little something for you, little one. Yes, something to remember me by as your precious city burns around you.
Mate, maybe if we call...
$2? Really?
Maybe if we call Malcolm. I'm not happy with this. This is like unsatisfactory. Look. Oh, you peed him off for wasting his time. Next I call for advice. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm going to try Malcolm this time. It's the only person I haven't called. Just 2 teachers. Oh, how come?
Ah, it's you again.
Right,
I remember you.
Yes, we have met.
let's call Malcolm.
This is the dungeon of Malcolm the Great? Just read the cards!
Nah.
Oh, okay. This is the dungeon of Malcolm the Great! May I take a message?
Wait, who is this?
Who is this?
Lil.
Oh, Lil! It's me, Welp!
I thought so. Listen, there's someone here I think would like to speak with you. Go ahead.
Well, is it really you?
Oh, he missed his little slave that he used to beat. Oh, maybe you should take the sock back.
What did she say?
Mwah. Huh?
What did she say?
He missed his little slave that he used to beat.
What?
Yep.
It is, Your Grace.
Well, I never thought I'd see you again.
Ah.
Well, we are on the phone.
How are you? Have you been treated poorly?
No one ever treated me as poorly as you, sir.
I miss
Aw.
you. Well,
I miss you too, sir.
come, run away with me. We can leave this war behind us and start again with all of my money.
Sir, I never cared a jot for your money. I only wanted to be with you.
Oh my God.
Oh, Whelp, my heart sings. No matter what happens to me now, I will dedicate my remaining life to you.
Ah.
And what about your remaining money?
I'll donate it to the poor. Just kidding, but I won't
Nah.
take it away with me today.
Good enough. Get in there and reunite with your friend.
Yay. We did it. We did it. We found the way. True love conquers all. Way to go, Cupid. Yay. I used like 4 rewinds on that, but yay. Hello.
Where is he? Where's that meek little slunk of a man?
Who?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Bosoms. She's got a tiny waist.
Did a hopelessly heartbroken fella by the name of Elmer John come by this way? Spouting a crazy notion, like running off and joining the army?
Uh-oh.
As a matter of fact, he did.
Oh, Elmer John, what have you done? Tell me, did you allow that fool to throw his life away over nothing?
I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you or not.
Hey, Wolf, how you doing? I'm doing awesome. Are you having a good week? I'm having an awesome week, thank you.
I have to know if you sent him off to war, because if you didn't send him, then I'd like you to send me, to get as far away from that fool as possible.
Well, I sent him, so... I did send him, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, that's why we have to remember. We're not allowed... Oh my god, he said, like, you've now got to remember who you sent and when didn't send and do send and not sent and admitted and stuff. So, right. So we did send him, so she doesn't want to go.
I take it you're Glory Ann.
That's me, Glory Ann.
The same Glory Ann that was caught in the arms of another man?
It's not what it looked like. And if Elmer John had stuck around for more than a second, I could have explained that to him.
Uh-huh. Who was it then?
So what? You're sick of these wunk-headed men getting all hot and bothered and making hasty decisions over something that could have been settled by a rational conversation?
Exactly.
I do know that this person needs to go away because it said if the other dude went to the war, she wants to not go to the war. So we need to deny her.
Now, I'm not doing this because I drafted Elmer John and I'm trying to keep you apart.
I understand.
And I'm not doing this because I didn't draft him and I want you two to be together.
Understood.
Uh-huh.
I'm doing this because I don't think you fully thought this through. I'm denying your recruitment into the army.
Yeah.
I guess I was acting a little hot under the collar there for a minute. I should go home and talk things over with Elmer and... Wait. Now will you tell me? What happened to him? Did he get drafted into the war?
Yes, he's on his way to the front. He won't be waiting for you when you get home.
I just hope there's someone big and strong to back him up out there.
Ah. Okay, bye. Whistling a happy tune.
Your son's driving.
Oh, hello, Lil. Isn't it an absolutely beautiful day? Sun's shining, birds chirping. Why, a gobbo could almost sing about it.
I mean, don't sing about it. What? Who are you?
Who are you?
That cuts me deep, Lil. It's me, Julian, aka Magnus the Magnificent's magnificent lower half. We ate orange slices together?
Did we?
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Okay.
I'm just coming from a conference of GLA members from different nations looking to help each other out.
Okay.
The GLA sounds like it's thriving.
It sure is.
Let's go trust.
We made some major inroads with a sympathetic group of Petrardian miners. They've offered to dig tunnels that will bring food to the sprawl without anyone knowing.
Nice.
I hope we can get these plans to Queen Desdemona for her stamp of approval. Then we can get things underway.
Food. He just said food, didn't he? So return. Do you want to confiscate that return? I'll return it. And
You should take these to the Queen.
I'm on my way there now.
Shush, please stop. I need to call. Who do I need to call? Ghostbusters! So, contact either myself or Lieutenant Striker. Okay. Let's go Strike. No, let's go Ash. I like Ash better.
Tunnel plans to increase our dwindling food supplies. Let him in post-haste.
Post-haste?
The city's best and brightest will go over the map and construction will begin in no time. We have food! We have food! Well done, child.
Ah, thanks. Right, let him in post-haste. Meow. Come on, give me all four.
Lil, it is always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Julian, I hope you have a fantastic day.
Do you really mean that?
Excuse me. Yes, I
I
mean that.
sincerely do. Keep up the great work, friend.
Thanks, Lil. You're one of the good ones.
Ah. Yay! 4 stars! The tunnel plans are underway. Soon there will be food for the people of Spore. Well done. Hello.
Hey, Lil. Listen, I wanted to say I know things must be tough for you with Hamish out on the front lines and...
Papa. And?
And what? The fact that I have to work a full-time job at age 12? And the fact that I live alone on top of a dive bar?
Nice.
Well, you meet some interesting people.
And the fact that my dead mom's still dead?
Oh.
Oof, yeah, that's pretty rough. Well, if you ever need someone to talk to, you know where to find me.
Ah.
I'm actually not sure I do know where to find you.
Oh, well, normally it would be at the barracks, but for the foreseeable future, I'll be running security for Her Majesty Queen Desdemona. After you finish your shift, Her Majesty and the Royal Consort have asked to see you.
What? Oh, we talked for so long, I don't know what you said. Why?
Why does Her Majesty want to see me?
She's meeting with some high-ranking member of the Mages Guild to discuss battle strategy. To be honest, the guild hasn't been very supportive of how Her Majesty has handled things. She was looking for a bit of backup and wanted you specifically.
She wants a child.
Well, she can count on me. I hope.
Mwah!
I hope so too. The fate of the Sprawl may rest in your hands.
It always does,
That sounds
Cecil.
smart.
I'll see you after my shift.
Great. Thanks, Lil. And if you write your dad, tell him we all wish him well.
I will. I know he'd love to hear it. See you later, Cecil.
Okay. Oh. A familiar black... I missed the whole word. A familiar group of black-clad folk approached the shed, weeping and moaning. Oh, no. Not these guys. Hello.
You must help us, child. We have been left without shelter.
Oh, we got to call again, haven't we?
It's awful.
Because we're going to have... They're going to, like, tap into our supplies and blah, 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 blah. Okay.
Scarborough has fallen.
Oh, no. Okay, so we need to call... Let's call Ash.
Oh, my heart just breaks for the dear Duchess and the people of Scarborough. While our food supplies remain dangerously low, with the tunnel operation unlocked, we
Yay!
should just be able to feed everyone, including these refugees. You may let them in.
Yay!
But with groups like this, do make sure criminals aren't infiltrating the sprawl, hiding in plain sight. It's the oldest spy trick in the book. Throw on a cloak, jump from a certainly fatal height into a hay bale, that kind of thing.
Okay.
If things were different, we'd give you time to interview them individually. But they're not, so do your best, and don't mess up. Ta!
Okay, so I still need to check that they're not criminals. Okay. Let's whack on a true spray. Let's whack on a true spray. Assassin's Creed reference. Was it?
I still miss my beloved Sprankles.
Oh, Sprankles.
I've been doing my best not to fantasize about poisoning my employer lately. Must not confess crimes, must resist child's powerful spray. Gah.
Excuse me, what?
All right, I did it. I lowered the bridge and let those...
Bastards?
Right, those bastards. I let them in. It was me.
Oh, dear. He begins to sob.
You sneak.
You are hereby banished from the court of Scarborough.
Prince
no
Phineas was right. Soon the entire sprawl will fall to the might of the kingdom of Petrard. Oh, go away.
Hey, fucking bye.
Well spotted, Guardian.
Listen, I'm just doing my job.
And that's how you truth spray your way to success.
Hey.
Excellent line, milady.
But that was... Oh, never mind. Even with that settled, I'm still not sure what to do with these people.
No, we are. What are you on about? We got told to let him in. Don't be a ding-dong. We may as well talk to them
Well
one more time.
done
Back.
uncovering that horrible spy.
Jumping from heights into hay bales, that's AC safe. Ah,
Can we
I
come
see.
in and eat now?
Yes. Yes, you can. Alright. Admit! Meow.
Bless you, dear child.
Huh?
Yes, thanks awfully. As I said, we are incredibly hungry.
There should be enough food for your people. We have a new plan to bring more into the sprawl.
Regardless, you are a hero in the history of Scarborough.
So in that case,
if our lands are ever restored to us.
If I had not done the goblin one properly and let the thingy happen, we might have been told to turn them away. Look, see? We're doing good. Yay! Full stars! You did the right thing in a previous turn, and you are master traitor, and you were kind to refugees. 4 stars! Yay!
Where do I enlist?
Hello?
You're there. Here.
Then what are you waiting for? Sign me up already.
Oh,
the name is
look at-
Bosco.
Bosco. Bosco. Who said Bosco?
I heard that lily-livered runt Elmer John came by this way, and I want to catch up with him so I can smash his head like a jug.
That's Bosco.
You're just the kind of guy we're looking for. But I'll need more than just a first name to sign you up.
Houlihan.
Okay, Bosco Houlihan. And last thing, why do you want to smash Elmer's head like a jug?
Because he's a fool.
Oh, okay. Why?
I trust it's common practice to go around smashing people's heads like jugs where you're from?
Only if they're dumb enough to run away from a quality dame like Glory Ann.
Okay. Don't really think there's much I could do with it here. He doesn't really need a truth spray, does he? Talk to him again.
So to be clear, you're mad that he ran away from Glory Ann?
I'm finally free. No more WoW for tonight. Why were you not free? What were you being forced to do on WoW?
Yes.
Because you wouldn't run away from Glory Ann if she wanted you.
Yes, but she's made it clear that she doesn't.
This little drama is wrapping up quite nicely.
It will once I smash Elmer John's head like a jug.
Aww. I wish we hadn't put Elmer in there. We could have put him in there because look how much of a numpty he looks. And also he's had muscles and stuff, so he could have gone in there. But now we can't let him in because we let Dingus in, who's probably now going to die in the war because he's too much of a wussy wuss with his little hay bit in his teeth and stuff like that. And now I'm thinking I made the wrong decision. But I made so many other right decisions, I'm not rewinding time to go back, so I'm afraid Elmer's just going to have to die. Let's tease this
guy. What have you got against jugs anyway?
Yes, my father was a jugsmith, and I hated him.
Oh, okay.
Jugsmith?
It's a real thing.
It's not. Nah, do you know what? We're going to deny him. We don't want him to smash no one's head in.
Sorry, Mr. Houlihan, but I won't be drafting you today.
What are you gonna do? Stop me?
Me? No, I couldn't. But our soldiers would try to stop you, and if they couldn't stop you, well, then what are we even doing here?
Elmer John can't hide from me forever. I'll catch up with him one day and smash his head like a jug.
Okay.
Never give up on your dreams. Bye.
See ya. Alrighty, come on. Yay! Look, we never get... Oh, I got 30 gold. That's our first 4 stars. Oh my god. I'm going to find the best video summing up power. I might watch that in between games whilst we're swapping over. Okay, so... War room. How long is it?
Which is exactly why we must start using them immediately.
The risk is too great.
We need more time to study the long-term repercussions.
A luxury we can ill afford.
Your Majesty, Lil has arrived.
Thank you, Cecil. Lil, thank goodness you're here. I've got a problem.
You have an opportunity, Your Highness.
You know Tyronius Athanatos, I believe.
I've had the pleasure, I guess.
Yes, I remember this little guardsman.
And Dr. B. Have you met Dr. Beatrix von Matterhorn, Lil?
Yes.
I have. She works at the hole in the ground by the edge of town.
Yes, I mean, it's an archaeological dig site, but yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, she's the one who gave me the chronometer 3000 on my first day.
Ah, so she does have access to power crystal technology. I might have known.
Wait, Lil has had access to power crystal technology this whole time? Maybe it's not as dangerous as we imagined. She seems fine.
We don't know that. It's still too early.
How long can we wait? How many brave soldiers of the Sprawl must give their lives before we use the tools we have available?
Are we going to have to decide?
Let me fill you in on what's going on here. The Mages Guild feels that if they had access to power crystals, they could hold back the enemy and maybe even win the war outright.
But they've got bad people in their midst, though.
Okay, so why don't they go buy some? I know a guy in an alley. You know what? I'm gonna stop there. It's starting to sound weird.
Yeah.
They want all the crystals. Access to every dig site and existing stockpile in order to amplify their power.
No.
The good doctor could simply give us the blueprints. Or better yet, the working model the child has in her possession. This would allow our research to flourish in no time.
Dr. Beatrix feels that there are too many unknown variables to use it safely on a larger scale.
The Mages Guild is and always has been reckless. There's no way I'm handing my research over to you. Not until I see the full effects on my human test guinea pig here.
Whoa.
Yeah. Wait, what?
We both knew what this was.
Well, Lil, you've been using power crystals at the guard shed. What do you think? Are they too dangerous?
Can you hear the kids in the other room? They're getting very excited about their, what is it? Humans Fall Flat game that they're playing. Okay, so, oh my god. It's like, I don't think they're too dangerous, but I think if we give them to the mages, we're going to kill everyone. Oh. Should we go for I don't know, and they might tell us more?
I don't know. How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm 12.
Yeah, good girl.
Thank you for your counsel. I always appreciate having multiple opinions when it comes to big decisions. I have made up my mind. Dr. B will continue to oversee Lil's progress with the chronometer 3000, and it will stay out of the hands of the Mages Guild until we can be certain that it is safe to use in this war.
Okay.
Then at least allow the guild access to the crystal reserve for the sake of the Sprawl's future.
For the time being, the reserve shall remain under my control.
For the time being.
No.
My decision is final, Tyronius. You will find that I am not as easily swayed by you as my father was.
Ha 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 ha. Alright, cool. There's Fireball Canyon, Kaladar, and of course Petrard, Magav, and the Sprawl smack dab in the middle. Alright. Can I talk to you? Oh yeah. Wait. Talk to the goblin.
I'm just here to support my lady
Yeah,
love.
Taiwan, I know, right?
This choice has been eating her up inside. It's an important decision, and I want to do anything I can to help.
I think she made a good choice. With you, I mean.
Why the princess listens to you, I will never understand. It's like you're the only two people in the Dead Mums Club. My mother's terrible. That should count for something.
Oh, right, Mr. Meanie. Fine, that's it. We're not helping him at all. Everything he asks for the entire rest of the game now. That's it. That's it. I hope, yeah, no, he can do one. He ain't getting no crystals, no nothing. I don't care if it wipes the whole damn town. Kick him in the nuts. If I could, I would. That's it.
Hopefully your words will not sway Desdemona on future matters.
Oh, but they will. Let's sway them away from you. Oh my God.
I'm glad calmer heads prevailed. At least for now.
You're still annoying though. Looks just like, this looks just like Machine at the Dig side. I wonder if it's got any good games. Okay. I bet those noises are mostly Luca. They are all Luca. Hello.
Hey, you spoke well today, Lil.
Thanks.
One more message for you today. I was instructed to tell you to head over to Malcolm's to meet the advisors. Good luck.
Malcolm's. Alrighty. Alrighty, boo. Let's go. Malcolm's office. Come on. Walk along.
What I don't understand is why would they have summoned her to a meeting without us there? Where's the fun in that?
Without at least one of us there.
And we all know it should have been me.
You really believe that, don't you?
When it comes down to the serious, important things that affect this kingdom, I think they'd rather take advice from the strategic mind of a ranking military officer.
I mean, not really, actually. I call Ash instead of you all the time.
Rather than the 2 cents of a goofy, hopped-up lunatic with questionable taste in fashion. Or a lousy court jester.
Oh, you bish.
Ouch! We were both in the firing line on that one.
Well, all that being said, you still weren't asked to join said quorum, but she was.
And she is here.
What?
She is here. She's here. She's here. Lil is here. I really have to work on my subtlety.
Did the game just fart at me? What?
Lil, you're here.
We got to that level now, have we?
And her new choice of partner for some kind of special quorum.
How was it? Was it boring? What kind of boring things did they talk about while you were there? Tell us.
Yeah, no, we'll tell them why
Well,
not.
you guys are the royal advisors. I think it's probably okay to loop you in.
Go ahead, soldier.
Well, that mage guy Tyronius was there trying to convince the queen to use my chronometer 3000 to help win the war.
Wait, your what?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Anyways, Dr. B was there.
Snore.
Dr. B was there and she thought it was too dangerous to use, and I said I didn't know, and then the queen said she'd think about it. That's it.
Thank you for that briefing, soldier. This could impact our military strategy immensely.
Really?
Not to mention the implications for my spies.
And I'm Malcolm.
Can I go now?
You're dismissed.
That was worth it. I'm really glad we went all the way there for that. Alrighty, let's go see what we got at the shop. Hello. Oh, it's raining. Oh.
Welcome to Garby's Emporium of Wonder. Lil, about time you showed up. I've had every mage in town come by the shop today trying to buy up all the power crystals.
Really? You mean you don't have any left?
I wouldn't have if I didn't hide a few away for my best customer.
I'm your only customer.
You were my only customer, but now that I cornered the mage market, I don't know if I'll be able to keep these crystals in stock. Well, the good ones anyway. The mages didn't seem to have too much interest in the cheapo ones.
Okay, he's got it. I don't know what to get. I kind of like don't need anything. I never seem to need anything. Like, I seem to do it all without it. Let's have an X-ray. Yeah, why not? Let's have a crystal. There we go. That'll do. Yeah, okay, bye. See ya. Right, bedtime.
Lil, how goes the Battle of the Southern Gate?
I'm gonna hate not knowing what to buy in this because I want 4 stars every level.
Same old. How are things around here holding up?
What are you gonna do if you don't get 4 stars on one though? Because you can only rewind so many times, I think.
Great! Business is better than ever. Something about war and the idea of impending doom really gets people out to the bar.
That's good?
You bet it is. If this keeps up, we'll finally be able to get this place up to code.
Then we can get rid of the rats.
We don't have rats! I mean, we do, but technically they have us.
Okay.
Turns out they own the building and we just rent from them.
Okay.
But if we make enough money, we can buy out from under them. As far as landlords go, they aren't the worst.
I could do without all the hissing.
Hey, that reminds me. Lil, you got a letter in the mail.
How did that Never mind. A letter? From who?
From Hamish.
Papa?
A letter from Dad? Gimme.
I miss you. Please let me know that you're all right.
No, I'm sorry.
Or even if you're not. I need to hear how you're doing.
Whoops. How's everything back? I have to read it myself because I clicked back. So, how's everything back home? I'm doing okay here. I've gotten to know a lot of the guys. Then when they don't come back from battle, I get the chance to get to know a few more. Oh my god. I miss you. I know you might be scared right now, but don't be. It'll take tougher stuff than this little war to be doing your old dad. Please let me know you're doing alright, and even if you're not, I need to hear how you're doing. I love you, Lil.
I love you, Lil. Dad.
Aw, Papa.
Love you too, Dad. But what should I write back to him? If I tell him things are tough here, he might worry and get distracted in battle. But if I tell him I'm doing well, he might feel like I don't need him and then get distracted in battle. He's easily distracted. Oh boy, neither answer seems right.
Are you talking to me?
No.
Let's be positive. Let's not scare Papa. Lil will write a letter that suggests everything is going great in order to make her father feel better. Are you sure? Yeah. Papa. Make Papa smile.
There. That should do it. Hey, Arda, mind making sure this gets to where it needs to go?
Sure thing, Lil.
Thanks, dude. Alright, let's go. Betty
I think I've done everything I need to do. But are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
Hit the hay. Reunited with his dark world, Grumpkin D. Dankworth was a changed man. Together, the two traveled through Caladar, sailed Lake Inez, and even summered in Fireball Canyon. He laughed as hard as he had never laughed in all of his days, and the nights were filled with food and wine, music and love. They ran, holding hands through fields of flowers. On one such sprint, Grumpkin clutched at his chest. His heart had overflowed. More accurately, he had suffered a massive heart attack. Try as he might to revive his former master and now true love, Whelp was unable to resuscitate the old man. A simple funeral was held, and the widower Whelp counted himself lucky to have ever had such a love as this. As for his substantial riches, they were held by Mr. Dung, head of BS, until such time as Mr. Dankworth's will was read. The old man had donated the entirety of his fortune to the GLA. A small flower garden was built in his honour outside of the headquarters. Leave over the PC so I can see you just can't hear. You need to charge my phone up while I watch the crap on TV. I love you, Leah. See you later. Hey, Huggy, how you doing? Thanks to his timely arrival back in the small, Julian was able to prepare a lavish birthday party for his best friend Gary. Every goblin, troll, halfling, cyclops, and mole person was there. It was a bright spot in what had otherwise been a dark few months in sprawl. As a birthday present, Julian gave Gary a pure unrefined power crystal that he received from the visiting miners. The glint of its unearthly glow reflected in Gary's eyes as he inserted the power crystal into his practice wand. He thanked Julian profusely for this most precious present. It never left his side from that day on. The next day, Julian presented the plans he was carrying to the city council. These plans detailed an extensive tunnel system to be dug underneath the walls of Sprawl, which would allow food to be secretly and safely moved into the Sprawl right under the enemy's nose. After a short period of deliberation, the council realised just how hungry they all were and unanimously approved the plan. Someone will revive and start digging the tunnel system soon, but it's all on the up and up, a pretty hush-hush. I can still see hush. With new plans bringing food into the city, working their way through the bureaucracy of the Sprawl, there were enough rations for the refugees of Scarborough to eat, and a space was made for them at the refugee camp springing up down at the docks. The Duchess was not impressed by her new surroundings, but to be honest, she was a very difficult person to please. Swift justice was visited upon the traitor who lowered the drawbridge of Castle Scarborough in the middle of the night, allowing the enemy to enter and take control of the duchy. The villain was hanged in the town square. Brutal? Certainly, but this is war and it's better to be safe than sorry. Plus, it made for a fine day's entertainment as there was no video games in the Sprawl to keep people amused. What? I can literally only click battle. A Petrardian invasion force easily overpowered the garrison stationed at the Sprawl's secret western food depot. The enemy was ordered to burn all of Sprawl's food reserves and not even taking any for their own famished population. Our troops were not only defeated, but were humiliated and mostly dead. Elmer was as unfit for war as anybody could be. Because he held on to the grenade for too long, he single-handedly lost the battle for Sprawl. Gloria went home to find Bosco waiting for her. She settled for him, and together they lived out their lives in moderate happiness.